Now there's a problem in this so-called land of the free. The system we call a democracy, living here in the US of A, of today. Think back, look back to see how it came to be. For those of African descent, then tell me if it's a land of the free. Hey. 1619 is the year in which we shall start, but it's not the beginning. So listen to the message that I'm sending. Jamestown, we all know, was the city it all started in. The same year, but the month of August, more than 20 Africans arrived, not slaves, indentured servants like even the whites. As far as I know, these are facts, but according to my education filled with lies, there might have been some sooner, but we can talk about that later. It's a shame how many lies have been engraved in those American history books. I tell you this so you won't be ashamed. Many of us still can't read nor write, reasons why they gave us different names to forget where we came from, where melanin costs 500 a gram. Not an ounce, not a pound, but a gram. Asking why so many are missing in a land where greed runs wild with a smile. In Memphis, hate was sown, 1866, lives overthrown. Atlanta, 1906, aflame. Rage and ruin, nothing the same. East St. Louis, 1917's tide. Blood and fire where hope died. Corbin, Kentucky, 1919's fear drove a people from their frontier. Elaine, 1919, fields ran red, hundreds fallen silent dead. Chicago, 1919, summer of wrath, stones and guns on a blood-soaked path. DC, 1919, a capital scar, justice broken, freedom marred. Omaha, 1919, a mob's cruel song, innocent blood soaked alone. A mind game, but I refuse to lose my mind. The man being so-called an African-American placed us in the ghetto. Later they tried to beautify the name, labeled objects in the projects, gave our women food stamps and welfare to support their family. The government became the new baby daddy and they became happy while they received free labor out of you and me. Us in jail and our women ran free. That day in time made us lose our minds. Destruction of the black race began. No job, no work, living a life of sin because of our skin. Chi-Town was founded by a black man, but you would never have known, cause a man took it, saying it wasn't right. A man can't do it, a man who reminds him of that night. Tell me who's right. From the Revolutionary War to the War of the Persian Gulf was won with the help of the black race. Where was this place? The United States, where melanin costs 500 a gram. Not an ounce, not a pound, but a gram. Asking why so many are missing in a land where greed runs wild with a smile. Tulsa, 1921, Greenwood burned, 40 blocks of fortune spurned. Rosewood, 1923, wiped from the map, survivors fled through a terror trap. New Orleans, 1866, a post-war slaughter, bodies piled in muddy water. Camilla, 1868, peaceful march met lead, votes and voices, silence dead. Opelosa's, 1868, graves unnamed, 200 souls, their killers unblamed. St. Bernard, 1868, freedmen slain, mass graves, swallow grief and pain. Milligan, 1868, the bridge ran red, Reconstruction's hope left cold and dead. Jackson County, 69 and beyond, a war of terror to sever and bond. Utah, Wayne, 70, courthouse strife, ballots traded for a knife. Thaddeus Stevens, who wasn't a fool, said give him 40 acres and a mule. At first they say yes, then hell no, saying take it back, all they need are clothes on their backs. Don't worry about the shoes on their feet, the beast. I know it is displeasing, but bear with me and see. Educate your mind so you can stop the crime. 1,000 lynch, yes, murder because of their skin. Emmett Till, just 14 years old, died in the hands of the man. The game plan, my plan is not to create hate, but knowledge to the black race. Many died and some are living, yes, some dead, to keep us ahead. Was it in vain? Are you insane? Let's go back once more to the land of our origin, Africa. Not all, just some, because most were already here, called Indians. The indigenous man of this land, but those from the motherland, the place they only take kings, queens, princes and princesses, even warriors. Your descendants, so what does that make? Ease your mind of this long ride. A stolen man, robbed of his cultural identity, living on stolen land. Where the United States, where melanin costs 500 a gram. Not an ounce, not a pound, but a gram. Asking why so many are missing in a land where greed runs wild. With a smile, where melanin costs 500 but a gram. Not an ounce, not a pound, but a gram. Asking why so many are missing in a land where greed runs wild. With a smile.